Hello everyone and welcome to another real estate video. This is Javier Vidana, the real estate YouTube guy in Phoenix, Arizona, helping you accomplish your home goals. First things first, I finally got a haircut. No more shaved head, wonky hair having Javier. Awesome. Secondly, it is the morning time, so excuse any rays of lights that come into the shot. Good news is I actually got my office going again. They're letting us come back in, so I'll be shooting back in my office space. So that should be a little nicer for those who are tired of seeing me at home here. So today's video is inspired by my most recent video, which was a May 2020 kind of market pulse. Some people mistook that video to be like me saying things are going to be great, things are amazing, don't give up hope, like being very positive. In reality, that video is more like a, hey guys, here's what I'm currently experiencing. What I want to do in today's video is I want to have a conversation about why things aren't in a panic right now. A lot of people, including a lot of my commenters, were suggesting or thinking that the market was going to crash by now, or maybe they still think it's currently crashing, but I want to have an open dialogue, if you will, about why it hasn't. So there's a lot of things being told to us right now that are scary. Right now, as of May 8th of 2020, the unemployment rate is 14.7% and predicted to go as high as 20%. I'd like to present three different scenarios. And once again, this is not me spitting facts, more bringing three things to think about. Two of them are kind of controversial. One of them is something that might still happen. So I would love to have an open dialogue with you guys, so please comment below and let me know your thoughts. First and foremost is the law of supply and demand doesn't care about what's going on in the market. It is a blind force. It doesn't matter what kind of virus is going on. It doesn't matter how many people are losing their jobs. If there is low supply and high demand in anything, it will continue to affect values in that way. Now, this could potentially change with a decrease in demand from buyers, therefore devaluing the supply currently on the market. So here's my suggestion to you. How do you find out if there is a potential of something happening soon? Well, keep an eye on your housing area where you're looking to buy or whatnot. If you're seeing beautiful houses come up that normally would have sold quickly, staying on the market for longer, now I'm not talking weeks, I'm talking like maybe the next month or two it still hasn't sold, there's potentially something happening. The second one is a controversial one. Now this is a controversial thought that I had, and it's really insensitive to say, but I feel like it's worth a conversation having, because we're seeing on the news right now 15% unemployment rates. It could go up to 20%. A lot of people are losing their jobs. It's a very tough situation for a lot of people. However, we have not seen housing markets really drop. Why is that? Here's my analysis of what's going on. First things first about me. I don't have a lot of upper class friends. Most of my friends and family are either lower or middle class in the suburbs of Phoenix, Arizona. Almost everyone I know has not only had an increase in their job, are actually benefiting from employment at the moment. They're getting overtime hours, they're working out of home, which is increasing their productivity and making things a little better. On top of that, my clients that I'm actually, that were interested in buying, that are reaching out to me, now months later or currently in the market to buy, are in the same position. Their job in their current situation is still going very well. So I'm not saying that they're lying about the unemployment rates. I think it's factual. There is 14 to 15% people who are unemployed right now. But what I'm saying is those people might have not even been candidates or in the picture to be able to purchase a house right now anyways. Now, it's not 100% true. There might have been some people who were in the market to buy a house and they lost their job, and I'm really, really sorry for them. However, they might make up a small percentage of that. This, to me at least, explains why housing prices haven't really dipped. How could they? The people that were going to buy are more incentivized to buy now because the interest rates are low, and those who were maybe thinking about buying but couldn't buy because of the current situation, or might not even been thinking about buying or losing their job, well, they're not really affecting the housing market. I'm not saying we shouldn't help these people. We should still help these people. We should still try to come up with something or some way to get them alternative jobs or one or the other. And once again, maybe there are some percentage of those who were actually thinking about buying and have been affected. And once again, my heart goes out to you. However, maybe this is why we're not seeing a giant market crash. And this thing might come back with a vengeance. I'm not really sure. My family and I are still kind of playing things safe. Hopefully your family is as well. However, right now, the housing market doesn't seem to care. And the third and final take I have on this is we have not seen the worst yet. The worst is yet to come. From the moment that someone does not make their payment, foreclosure does not immediately happen. It can take 3 to 6 months, depending on your state and county. Here it's about 6 months, even 9 months sometimes, for it to actually come back on the market like a foreclosure. This could be an auction, this could be a HUD home, this could be a Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac property for listings. So we have not seen a rise of foreclosures yet because there is forbearance happening with mortgages, and frankly, there hasn't been enough time yet. And when this does realistically happen, which if I were to guess would be from 6 to 12 months, a rise of foreclosures would mean less people are able to buy, therefore decreasing the demand, increasing the supply, and starting being the markets back in the buyer's favor. If my theory is incorrect, the second one I made about those people who are unemployed, perhaps we're not making that much of a dent into people who are buying, then this is going to hurt even more because we haven't really felt the effect of those people wanting to buy yet. So that might turn with the supply and demand issue, and it could turn into a big old mess. And of course, giving those people who always love to say the housing market's going to crash and all this, and I'm going to buy houses really cheap, the opportunity to buy really cheap. But let me throw this scenario at you, just to kind of think about this. Regardless if you agree or disagree with our current president and our government right now, and you have a lot of things to either disagree or agree with, the fact of the matter is they care about business. I believe this government's going to protect the interest of the banks, protect the interest of businesses. Like I said, unfortunately at the cost of human lives, but they're going to do that. So I'm predicting if this is going to be increase in foreclosures or something like that, they're going to come up with something to give banks money to somehow work with these people to either short sell their house or maybe find different alternative programs where they can pay that money back over time. That's just what my gut's telling me. I don't know. It's just, this may not be true, but I mean, so far what I've seen the last 2 months is there's wads of money, and instead of throwing them at relief for people and whatnot, they're throwing them at banks, they're throwing them at companies, the Federal Reserve, they're trying to make sure businesses stay afloat. Now, this could all explode in their face and it might not work. Now, I know people will let me know if I'm wrong in the future in the comments, so I will look forward to telling me I'm wrong, but I just have a feeling that's what's going to happen. And that is all the time we have for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. If this is the first time you're watching, welcome to the channel. I make weekly real estate educational videos to help you accomplish your home goals. If you would hit like and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Also, if you enjoy learning from me, I actually just released a new ebook that's kind of like an interactive workbook that you can print out and you can learn and prepare for your home search. It's meant to not replace your realtor, but help you prepare for that so you're more confident about things. I just released it. It's available down below in the description on my website for purchase now if you're available. If you're looking for a real estate agent in the Phoenix, Arizona area, my contact information is also found below in my website. And then of course, if you have any questions, you can always leave a comment below, or you can send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter, which the links are below. And I can actually, what I've been doing lately is I'm responding with like these little videos, like 10-20 second videos of, it's just easier for me to send a video than rather text you something back. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and send a DM to me. And once again, guys, I'm looking forward to having a good conversation with you guys below. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.